and good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Kindred Lists, right here at Proficiency Bonus. We're back, everybody! Yay! It's been a long time, but we're back. We apologize due to illness and all kinds of other things going on, schedule changes and vacations and such. We're able to get back on schedule. Oh, Eric, thank you so much for the subscription, and Blitz Graybeard, both two long-time supporters. Blitz Graybeard, obviously, with 44 months, and Eric with 30 months. So thank you both so much for your support and your Twitch subscriptions. Welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back, players. It's good to see all your wonderful faces. Happy.
Meat man in this campaign, right?
What's that?
I'm the meat man. Oh wait, no, I'm Kapik, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm confused. What day is this?
All of a sudden, Muffin becomes the meat man. a whole new direction for this campaign as we go forward. Thank you guys for joining us. We want to go ahead and take a few moments to thank some of our supporters and sponsors. We want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank our good friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our Twitch chat, you'll get quick links to their websites and storefronts where you can buy some awesome RPG related merchandise and other gear. If you buy something from Little Dragon Corp, make sure you use the coupon code at checkout PROBONUS so you can get 10% off of your entire order there. And also, if you stop in at my local game shop down there in Evans, Georgia, called Cardboard Castle Games, you can tell them, hey, I'm a fan of Proficiency Bonus, and they'll slap on 10% off for your whatever you're purchasing that day. So make sure you go in there and tell them we sent you and enjoy your 10% off. Hey, I like deals, so I'm a clearance rack shopper. That's me. So go and get yourself a deal and tell them we sent you. Thank you guys so much for your support and partnering with us and helping us out. They do a lot of giveaways for us during our special birthday weeks and celebrations that we do, so we definitely support them. They help us with our Extra Life fundraiser, which we succeeded on meeting our goal of 1K for the kids this year, so thank all of you who supported that as well. It's been a while. So
I was refraining.
I was muted, so I was like, "Oh damn, I missed it." But you did it for me. Thanks.
I was thinking somebody was gonna do it, so I had to do it, and
I did it, but my mic didn't pick it up.
So yeah, we've got some critters in the house. We are going to go ahead and probably do just a little brief recap because. Basically, last time you guys were in an encounter below, within the caves below the Zeerith estate, with some Driders that ambushed you guys along the way. Muffin was headed up to meet with Zeerith, while I believe Ashlyn was invisible. Conversation didn't go so well with Zeerith, back and forth with Muffin. And I believe Muffin lost a little bit of his patience and willingness to negotiate with the matron. Vix used some intelligence and used a teleportation to teleport to the chamber pot that he used not too long ago within the Zeerith estate. And they made their way to the shrine, running into some of Zeerith's henchmen along the steps. Battle then ensued. And we began combat here within the shrine as the individual Starbucks time. As
hashtag welcome to sponsor.
Yeah, that's it. As many of you were rushing up the spiral staircase, dealing with the henchmen, Muffin and Ashlyn were up battling with the Matron Mother and some of her closest bodyguards. But now we're going to just jump right back into the good combat. The last thing that happened was Diana healed Vix, I believe.
Yes.
Gave some healing to Vix. And the whole room is still kind of like flickering with flame because Kallista poured down a flame strike on pretty much everything in the room, leaving this room illuminated with bright light and reflections and shadows along the walls. I'm going to put some more fitting music on as we go back into combat, because this is too calm for the situation. So
Oh, I forgot to open roll 20. No.
No. So we're going to throw some more intense music on as we go back into our initiative order. Diana was the last to go in round 2. So right now, we are actually at your friendly drow companions who are on the stairwell with you. Collectively as a group, what would you guys like your drow companions to do?
Should we like have them
You know,
like hold?
Molfen ain't down there, so Molfen doesn't have a vote.
We are just confirming we're all still under Heroes Feast, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct.
Okay. Trying to remember what I last did.
Should we have them like hold the stairwell or
Color
something?
flames
That's
all
what
over
I
the
was
Hold the
thinking.
wall.
That's what I was thinking, is making them hold the stairs
Hold the
for us.
line.
Have them hold the
All
stairs? Okay. So they're basically just going to stand down here in rows of 2, like kind of like let Riled pass. And they're going to
Yeah.
stand down here and they're just going to hold attack actions. And if anybody approaches within range, they will make their attacks. Does that sound fair to everybody?
Yeah, and
Now shield
yell.
wall.
And
Yeah,
and
yell if anybody gets past you.
one of them looks at you, Vix, and just kind of quickly nods and turns around and takes position. And after the friendly drow, Riled is going to go, and he is going to continue up the stairs, but it's basically going to take him his whole turn just to like get up here. And he's basically just going to be up here at the top of the steps. He's going to have to basically move and dash from where he was at to get up there. So that's basically going to take his entire turn to do that, bringing us to the end of the order and the top of round 3. At the top of round 3, something happens. And I'm going to change the music. All of a sudden, the fire that was illuminating the room starts to dissipate and dim and completely go out. The red glow and reddish purple glow that seems to be all around this room right now seems to also dim. And the room begins to darken. Molfen, Ashlyn, Kallista, Diana, Riled, those of you that are up here on the top of the staircase, notice that this massive shrine begins to move.
Ah.
The eyes begin to blink, and a smile forms upon its face. And you begin to hear this chuckle. Oh. Matron. How I'm going to enjoy watching you die. What a great moment this is going to be. And the matron kind of looks over her shoulder, and you can see that Zeerith looks a little bit afraid. She's shaking a little bit. Without her demon staff, because Molfen took it from her and threw it down to someone else.
Forgot.
Did I throw it to someone else, or do I still have it?
I think you might. I think it. Well, I can't remember. I thought you like threw it because she looked at you and said, "You asshole" or something like that. But this shrine begins to take shape, and it doesn't really do anything else. It just looks towards the matron and just starts to lower its head, and there's a big smile on her face. She looks down. It still looks like a statue, but it's actually moving. Like, it doesn't look like it's like transformed or anything, but it looks like it's looking right at the matron and smirking and smiling. And she looks back up at the statue and is like, "What are you doing? Did you send them? Did you settle this up?" And the statue kind of just smiles and chuckles again. "It won't be long now. Zolarans will be completely erased. It will be over for you and your measly attempt to gain power and hold over what is mine." Good try, but you failed. Right now, House Benray and the other houses march against yours. They're probably entering the gates below this very second. Have you wondered why they haven't come to help you? It's because there's not enough here to save their own hides. Your little passion project below will be destroyed. And there's nothing you can do. The statue kind of looks towards Bolfin. And the rest of you. She's all yours. And that's all she does.
Just confirming, because Kallista is... She's not 100% sure on drow politics. Does she feel like this is the same voice that has been coming to... Does she feel like this is Lolf? Or does she feel like this is a different matron fucking shit up?
Make an insight check.
Right.
Oh wait, Diana hasn't heard the Lolth voice, so never mind. I was going to be like, can Diana make a religion check? But she does not know the voice.
This is definitely audible for all of you. You can all hear this. Probably Silver and Vix. Like, you can hear... Oh no, she disappeared. Yeah, lost his loss. You can probably all hear this conversation taking place. So you can hear something. There's some other voice and something happening in the room.
While
18.
18. From what you can tell, it sounds like the same voice. You're not really sure because it's just a statue, and you're not really sure like what is. You're not really sure the intent, but get the idea. It's probably the same voice.
Okay. And she's been taking all sorts of forms with Kallista, so that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Molfin's going to look at the statue. Does it look like it's still animate?
Yes.
Well, Molfin will glance and then turn and look at Zeerith.
Uh-huh.
This intrigues me. Your life for your project.
She kind of looks down at you, still shaking, a little bit frightened, and trying to... You can see the wheels are turning on how she's going to get out of this. She looks at you, and she gets this angered look on her face. My project was meant to come after you. To destroy you and take what belongs to me.
Now it can belong to me and you can live.
I'm sure you will see her soon enough. There's no way House Benray can do anything about her. She's much too strong. Even if you kill me now, she will avenge me. Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you, Dan on the Moon. Subscribed for 6 months. Appreciate it.
We're all still telepathically bonded, right?
I believe you are, yeah.
Molfin's going to look over at Kallista. And just think. She's not going to just hand over what it is. Do we end this, or...?
She's given me no choice. I could have let this family have its own way if they left us alone. but she will never leave us alone. Kill her. Or I will. I'm giving you full right out of character.
Molfin's gonna reach out
This
and
is
grab it.
done.
Well, right now it's actually Zeerith's turn in the initiative order.
Oh.
So we're going to go back into initiative order. I just
Go
wanted
back.
to have that little moment there at the beginning where you guys saw the statue begin to move. So I'm going to go ahead and put us back to the combat music. There we go. As Zeerith looks towards Molfin, still angered and frustrated with what is happening, and she is going to... She begins to cast a spell.
Molfin's gonna cast Counterspell.
At what level?
3rd.
3rd? All right, I need you to roll for me.
Oh, okay. Let me just mark off my 3rd level so I don't forget you. Okay, so flying modifier.
Heroes cast. Did you just try to kill me?
Did you just try to kill me? I remember that. So good.
Official new name for finger of
It's
death.
my it's my spellcasting modifier add to it, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's a 19.
She goes to reach out, and some of this black energy starts to like rotate around her hand, looking towards you. She almost tries to reach out and grab you, but then you see just that blackened energy seems to fade out into sparkles, and it just dissipates as she reaches out towards you as you successfully counterspelled it. So make sure you mark that you used your reaction. And with that, she is actually going to try to move out of your threat range, Molfin. So she's going to try to move out of range, basically across the shrine right here, and get a little bit of space from you guys over here. And gets to that, well, she'd be at 5, 10. She could go one more. So she just moves over into that location. And that's really all she can do on her turn. But she did get all of her legendary actions back at the start of her turn. So, Molfin, it is now your turn.
Hey. Yeah. Mark, I'll take my reaction back.
Yeah, there you go.
And Molfin is going to give... actually, let me just pull up my character sheet and roll 20 because I get my other thing there. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, Molfin is going to basically give chase to her.
Okay. Go for it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get right back up beside her.
Okay.
And as Molfin comes running up, I'm going to reach out with the hand, and I am going to try to remove her bones. I gotta make an attack roll. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it. No.
Turn her into jelly.
That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Jelly matron. Let's
Okay.
go.
So she needs to. Oh my god, it's been so long I can't remember it. Let me just
Is
find
it
it here.
Constitution save.
She needs to make a Constitution save. Molfin is going to burn one of his portents, and she is going to roll a 3 on the die.
Hell yeah.
What's the total that you have to succeed?
She needs to beat an 18.
Okay. Molfin, you reach out and you grab a hold of her. Go ahead and describe how this happens.
As Molfin catches up to her, just sort of as he reaches out, and just given the height difference, just sort of grabs into the and grabs her right in the side of her stomach, and just sort of grabs and holds on and just looks up and You really shouldn't have messed with Kallista. And then just give that little pulse to send the energy through.
All right, and with that, the body goes limp and falls to the floor. And to a very Stretch Armstrong-like formation as she hits the ground without any bones left in her body.
As she collapses, Molfin pulls out a small cage, and I use my reaction to cast Soul Cage.
Ah, beach.
Okay, what is it? Just happen, or is there some kind of?
It just happens.
Okay.
As a reaction, when a humanoid dies within 60 feet, it snatches the soul of the human as it dies and traps it in the cage.
Molfin, for some reason, it doesn't work.
Oh no!
It doesn't have a soul?
Molfin, just look at the cage, and then just turn and look at the statue.
She looks like she is smiling as the body falls, but then it's almost as if she's like, can tell like something's not right with what you're doing, and her smile turns into more of a suspicious look.
Really, you couldn't let me take that one.
Silver, it's actually your turn.
He's running up the stairs.
All right, Silver, you're in the room. You do have an action because you were a little bit ahead of everybody else. Please stop typing on my computer, Cat. Thank you. Sorry if random things get put in the chat, Twitch. My cat has taken control of my keyboard. So Silver enters the room.
Yeah. My rage is gonna drop because of that. 'Cause I'm not attacking or get attacked.
Okay.
So I'm done.
Anything you want to do with your action?
I'll hold Eldritch Blast until I can see something like aggressive.
Okay.
Do you want me to punch you?
I lose it.
I can punch you if you don't want to lose your rage, though.
Yeah.
Let me punch you.
Yeah. I don't have to punch you.
Just offered.
All right, so Silver comes up. He's in the room now with all of you. And something else begins to happen. All of a sudden, from the walls all around this chamber, you guys start to hear this sound. And it almost begins to sound like this wail, this high-pitched screaming. As all of a sudden, these incorporeal banshees start flying out from all the walls around the chamber. And they just zoom and fly rapidly from one end of the room to the other and disappear into the opposite wall. Almost like they're flying straight courses, crisscrossing each other. Some of them just going through one another and just disappearing between. And their screams begin to just... their volume just begins to just go to 20. It's like massive and it's echoing off of the walls. Everyone who is currently in that chamber right now needs to do me a favor and make a Constitution saving throw.
Really glad I'm not in there with you guys.
I would like to take this time to say that I have in my notes gained DM's inspiration for being funny.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
And I don't know what I did, but I would like to use my inspiration.
Sure, you can make it with advantage.
I don't think I'm the most constitutious.
Oh, you give my modifier. That is not great.
Is this magic?
This is not considered magical.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh wait, I got a monk thing.
Wait, I got a monk thing?
Yeah, I can reroll failed spell attack. Or, saving throws, I think. Hold on, let me just...
This technically is not a
Okay, strong at a
spell,
14.
so...
No, I meant a
If it-
saving
okay,
throw.
okay.
I think I can reroll saving
I think you have like
throw.
stillness of mind or something that you can.
Yeah, I just don't know what it's called.
Wow, I'm really
Yeah,
gonna survive a con
No,
save,
that's
guys.
charmed or frightened.
Charmed or frightened? Okay. For stillness of
Yeah,
mind.
no, but I can. What can I do?
Just roll like the rest of us, it sounds like.
I did, but I think I can spend a key point to do something.
Because monks, you know?
Yeah, cause monks, there has to be a thing. Okay, Diamond Soul. You're proficient in all saving throws, and whenever you make a saving throw fail, you can spend 1 key point to reroll it and take the second result.
Alright.
Do it.
If you'd like to do that, go for it.
I would love to do that. 'Cause I rolled a
You already know you
2.
failed? I didn't even
Yeah,
think
I
you-
rolled a 2.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh.
Well, do you have to do you do that before you find out what if you've failed or succeeded, or
It says if you make a saving throw and fail.
Okay,
So you can tell me
okay.
if I.
so
But a
what
10.
a 10 would definitely fail. Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'm
if you
Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 key point and much better.
Okay, what did you get, Ashlyn?
21.
21
Yeah.
just succeeds.
I also
Okay.
got 21. Thank gosh.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
So you succeed. Diana.
Oh no.
Oh, my inspiration did not help me. I have a 14 total.
14 total. Okay, Silver. 1. Oh boy.
12.
Ryled also rolled a 2 plus 6 is going to fail.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Everyone, do you guys want me to give you the bad news first, or you want me to give you the good news?
Oh, man.
The bad news.
Bad news
Just
first?
rip it off like a
All right.
band-aid, yeah.
Band-Aid off, Michael.
What did Molfin get, by the way?
20.
20. Okay, you just
Yeah.
made it. That was the number.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought you said 21. I'm
That's
sitting
Yeah,
21.
yeah,
we
we
all thought
barely.
21.
It was barely, and then
That's why I
yeah.
didn't even say it. It's like, oh, 21, I failed.
No, no, a 20 was the number, so you succeeded.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so as these screams are going nuts, everyone who I'm going to start with those of you who succeeded. If you succeeded, you take 36 points of psychic damage as you reach up towards your head, and you just start to cover your ears, and you can feel that resonant pain running through your head, unless you're kind of resistant to psychic or immune to psychic by some means.
I think I am when I'm invisible.
Those who failed, as they reach up to grab their head, they fall to the ground, and you immediately drop to 0 hit points.
No. The second time I've died to this.
Banshees!
Yep.
So Ryled falls to the ground, Diana falls to the ground, and Silver fall to the ground.
Well, Michael, just so you know, you did 170 HP to me in 1 hit. So, be happy about that.
I got Silver.
Is there wait?
My
Is there
camera's
a
gonna go off for a second. I'll
It's
be
okay,
right
I
back.
got
Sorry
you.
about this.
Oh my god. I just realized. I'm immune to damage.
You're invulnerable.
Thank you, Molfin. I was gonna say it for you.
Yeah,
I was like,
Yep.
But do you still drop to unconsciousness or no?
I made the save.
He succeeded.
Oh,
So
right,
he doesn't.
that's
Nothing
right.
happens to him. Yeah.
Oh, good.
what was I thinking? I
Now-
was thinking of something, but I forgot it now.
Now, if he would have failed, technically, it's not technically damage.
Damage. He would just be.
It's just you
unconscious.
drop to 0 hit points and you're
Yeah.
unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael.
What's
Because
the-
of Hero's
yeah.
Feast, we were over the limit with the temporary hit points. You have Ashlyn in here as 124 out of 139. Is that
it
accurate?
would erase all your temporary hit points as well. Basically, all your HP zeroed.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
change my health in Roll 20 at all? Last game.
I was changing it in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, what's the rule again for like how much damage you take equals death? Is that a thing?
This does not
This is a little
apply.
different.
This is a little different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're still
Okay,
gonna
cool.
be in death saving mode, but it's not like an insta death thing. So you'll still get to make your death saves. So
And Zos is
Zos is frozen.
Yeah.
And as that ends, the next up to go is actually Ashlyn on our initiative order.
All right. Ashlyn's gonna see everyone fall, shake her head from this wailing, and go up. I'm sorry. Was Diana down?
Diana, Silver, everyone in the back except for Kallista are down.
All right. I would take like 20 feet, 30, 25 feet, and move up to Diana and pour a. What do I have? I have some sort of potion. I'm gonna pour a potion down her throat.
I also have poultices healing potions on my person if you need to loot my unconscious body for them.
No, I got a greater healing potion. I don't know how much that does. I should, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Hell yeah.
It's greater
2 or 3?
Hold on, I
for-
think I have it in roll 20. A second.
This
Okay,
is
greater
good.
is 4d4 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Yep.
44 plus 4. Okay, should I roll that or should Zos roll that?
Ray. Yeah.
You roll it.
Okay, let me get out one more d4.
Derek, you're not dead yet.
Yeah, stop that shit.
He's in gray camera mode. I love it.
12.
12 points restored to Diana as you kind of cough and choke a little bit as the fluid runs down your throat, and you are conscious, but laying on your back looking up at Ashlyn as she's like, force feeding you a healing potion.
And although is it floating in the air? Because that'd be funny.
Yeah. You're looking up. You're just seeing a bottle.
And then I will oh no, I will run up to here and just stand there, really angrily.
Okay. The statue seems to be just continuously looking towards Molfen and Zeerith right now.
Okay. Would I notice that?
Oh yeah.
Because I would run over to Molfen and Zeerith.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So I'd run over there. And that's my turn.
The statue seems to be, I don't know, I guess the best thing to say would be a little bit perplexed. But still looking over there. That brings us to Kallista.
Okay. I feel a little better now that Diana's not on the ground, but Dad still is.
Mm-hmm.
As a nope, it's an action to do this.
How much did I heal?
12.
I updated it in
Oh,
roll 20 for you.
goodbye.
It's 12.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
So you guys watch as Kallista punches down into the ground and a circle of forget-me-not span out in a wave of about 60 feet, and a light green healing magic pulls up from the circle, and I cast Mass Cure Wounds at 8th level.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
big.
I love casting spells while I'm elemental. It feels so good. It's so good. So that is 68 plus 6. 1.
I'm sorry, friends on Twitch. I didn't put it over to the map so you guys could actually see what is happening. There we go. That's better.
Hey, there it is.
35 healing to anyone in this room that wants it.
All right. Riled is back to the world of consciousness.
Nice.
Silver, eyes open wide as you are now laying on your back in the middle of the shrine room. You're no longer in gray camera mode. Yeah, if anybody else needed that as well, is it specific
I was gonna
to?
say
Is it specific to anybody?
before I cut out that reminded me of the GTA thing. where the,
What?
Like wasted.
You went Zos. You went into remix mode right there, Zos, for us. It was.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's all right.
But
That's better.
I don't know. Never mind.
You just got another 35 points of healing, honey.
I got her added back into a roll 20 again on her character.
Diana, you're back up to 47. Okay.
Wait, oh, okay. I don't know.
Alright.
I was like, wait a minute. 47 what?
Hit points.
Sorry. I'm gonna stop talking.
All right. Anything else you're doing, Kallista?
That was my action, so I'm going to probably just move closer to Molfin at the moment and hold.
Okay. Are you holding anything in particular, or?
No, just like
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
because
like
you cast a spell, so
in-
you're.
yeah, I can cast a spell.
Got it. Okay.
Just being chunky.
Got it. Vix with Diana on deck.
All right. So how much movement would it take me to get into the room now?
You can make it to right where Riled is in one your movement. So it depends. You'd have to dash to get like farther into the room if you wanted to, but you can still see enough into the room that you could do something if you have an action to spend.
All right, I'll sit on the stairs like right here, like peeking in.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, Silver's conscious, Diana's conscious, Riled are conscious, but they're all three flat on their backs.
and the only thing I see moving in the room, other than my party, is this statue.
Yep. But the statue's kind of just like looking over there where Molfin is and where the earth elemental is gliding to.
I hate spiders!
Me too.
Bigby's hand! Slapping the spider upside the face!
Okay.
Let's see how long this Bigsby's hand lasts.
So,
Whack
somebody
me.
start the timer. We'll see.
It was nice
Noted.
being a friend of Vault's for a moment.
I don't know what's happening. Everybody's on the ground. I think I roll and add my spellcasting ability modifier. Where are you, Bigby's hand? There you are. Hello. Melee spell attack. Yep. Nope. Miss.
It's funny. It actually does hit. But the statue doesn't even look at you. You smack her in the side of the face, and it continues to stare towards Molfin and...
How disrespectful.
He says after slapping a bitch.
I'm
First
just
interaction
gonna.
with her is the slapper.
I'm just gonna lay down in the stairwells.
Vix drops prone.
Oh, buddy.
That's my turn.
Excellent. That brings us to Diana.
I'm going to cast Mass Heal, which is 7 points of HP. Across, I think the range is pretty good on that. Let me see here.
Mass heal?
60 feet range. So pretty much everybody who's within the room, right?
Is it mass
I'm pretty
heal
sure that
or
would bring everybody up to
mass?
full.
Is it mass healing word? Is that what it
mass
is?
heal? No mass
Mass
heal.
heal.
Mass heals for is it for
700
everybody?
points.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, mass heal.
Yeah.
boy.
That's a lot.
How
Oh, 700.
It's 700.
700 HP
100 hit points
I
go to
did that.
anybody.
to anybody? Yeah, that's gonna fill everybody up. I think. How much?
I think so.
Silver?
I'm
How much?
fine, I
How
don't
much
have
is gonna
anything.
take to fill silver up though?
210.
210.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna
That
take.
leaves 490,
It's gonna take 40 for Riled.
450.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Sauce.
Minus. How much
Am
was?
We'll say 100
Oh,
for
I
Diana.
have it on.
So that's-
Well, no, I have it on my thing. My max is 142. My current is 147. Mathematics.
Your current is 47.
know.
which
Oh, your
takes
current
it-
is 47, honey.
That's what I said. My current is 47, and then my max is 142. So are you putting me back up to max?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
700 hit
Yeah,
points.
Never
yeah,
mind.
700 hit points with everybody. I
Go
think.
to max.
I think
buddy.
that's gonna make everybody go to max.
Would I be
Yeah.
hit with that too, or am I not visible?
Yeah,
because
if
of
you
being
want.
prone in the stairwell?
You're right beside
You're right
her.
beside her.
Oh, okay. All right.
I-
Sweet. I'm 20 26
oh yeah.
points.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
26.
there's still like 200. There's at least 200
Yeah,
left over at this point.
Yeah, there's. It's yeah. She can heal
Round was
everybody.
40. I was 100. 26. How much was how much was silver again?
210.
I'm keeping track.
Mhm.
210. Anybody else have any minor scrapes or bruises that they would like taken care of?
I think you healed everybody.
Oh,
with
yeah.
I think you
plenty
healed
to
everybody
spare.
to
Yeah.
max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would
Okay.
would you like would you
Also,
like to give some to Zeerith?
No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Also, creatures healed by this spell are also cured of all diseases and any effect that makes them blinded or deafened. So,
Nice.
if you had the flu, you're cured.
All right.
Oh, thank God.
You guys all feel great.
Sweet.
Well done.
Yay.
Dan said that
I
they
think,
could
yeah.
use it.
We could
Dan
all
could
use
use-
that
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, we could all use
Cured
that.
of any potential diseases. I'm down for this.
Dan, go ahead and add about 200
I
hit
wish-
points to your character sheet, Dan. There you go. Excellent. So, what else? What else you want to do, Diana? Because you're still technically prone, laying there. You still got your movement left, so you could stand up for half and then move half your movement if you'd like.
I will stand up
Okay.
and then move closer to Kallista
Okay.
as much as I can. And also, would I be able to look at the statue and be like, "Hey, you"?
Yeah. It doesn't really seem to like respond to you right now as you're saying hey to it. Is there anything else you want to say? Has to be something relatively quick because we're still kind of
No.
in the middle of initiative and this is all happening fast. But
I was just kind of like, "Who are you?" But if she doesn't respond to that, then I'm just gonna.
yeah, she almost seems to
That's
like be
fine.
ignoring everything around her right now. There's like a giant magical hand floating beside its face, like trying to smack it, and it doesn't really seem to even have any effect. So
Got you. Alrighty. So ends my turn.
you got it. Okay, your friendly drow are still holding actions, holding the stairs. Riled stands up, and he's kind of unsure what is going on right now. But he kind of just rushes up here with Silver and Diana and just shouts towards Kallista. Is she dead?
Mentally, because he can't understand my primordial. Um, she has no bones? She's not moving. But something doesn't feel right. Malfin couldn't take her soul.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
Oh, I feel fine.
Can I insight check this man? Because he was acting weird last time I remember. He was acting weird
Sure.
before.
You can
I
make
just
a
wanna-
make a quick insight check. Sure.
Yeah.
What's your passive?
Oh, my passive.
Yeah. What's your passive
Sir.
insight? Yeah.
21.
21. Even with your passive, the healing magic that Diana just used seemed to like it cured everything, and
I'm not
he
asking
seems
if he's physically okay. I'm asking if he's mentally okay, because before we got here, he's like, I don't know what I am. And
you're with
he was
well, I guess in that
weird.
sense, you would say he's just kind of confused looking over there right now. It's almost as if he's just looking for confirmation.
okay.
And he's just gonna kind of hold. He's not sure what to do. That brings us actually to the top of round 4. And Wolfen, bewildered that this didn't work, you're sitting there looking at your little cage that you've got, and you're looking back towards the statue, and you're looking back towards the cage, and it's like one of those movie moments where the camera is focused on you, and then you see something blurry kind of rise up slowly behind you. Zeerith is standing again, but she doesn't have any bones. So she's standing with this strange posture, and her arms don't have any joints. They're just like hanging there as she stands in front of you, and then the camera kind of focuses more towards her, and like her eyes are like just all droopy because she doesn't have a skull, and it's like it's just strange oozing like
Cursed.
face
This is
that
cursed.
seems to be just like moving around slowly. It's hard to hold its position. It's just like wobbling. Her neck like slams down onto her shoulder, and then she just like slimes it back up like a slithering snake or something like that as she's standing there,
this.
barely able to kind of stand in front of you. Oh, thank you, Dan on the Moon. Appreciate all those gifted subs. Thank you. So Zeerith rises and is looking at you, and her eyes are different. They're almost like completely glossed over white. And like her eyelids are just like droopy, and everything is just, I don't know, it's almost like if a humanoid could be combined with an ooze or something. That's almost like what it seems like, with her form, her flesh just barely holding together. You can tell there's probably organs like moving all around within her body.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm really close to her.
yeah,
I don't like this.
you are.
Ashlyn's gonna roll to not vomit.
He's basically a human stress ball.
Oh god,
Cursed.
And there also seems to be this strange, like, mist just, like, rising from her as she's doing this. She is going to go and look at you, Molfen, and she is going to attempt... She's going to use her... She's going to make 3 of her tentacle rod attacks against you, because you haven't taken that from her yet. You took the demon staff, but you didn't take the tentacle rod. First attack. A 28. Okay. So, you don't take any damage, but it would have done only 2 points of damage, but I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
You're muted.
I think you're muted, Matthew. Yeah.
At 18?
18? All right, that succeeds. Here's the second strike. That's only going to be a 14, so I believe that's going to miss you.
That'll miss.
All right. And then the final one. A 17?
That'll hit.
That hits. All right, so
I don't have my reaction back yet, so.
same with your Constitution saving throw. Make an additional one.
Oh yeah, 27.
27. You succeed again. All right.
Thank you for a plus 10.
And as she's like hitting you with this thing, it's almost like it's kind of like a whip, and her whole arm is like making the whip motion too because she has no bones, so it's just like flexing with the whip and just as she's like hitting you with it. And that's all she's gonna do on her turn as of right now. Molfin, it is your go.
Okay, so that didn't.
It seems like she's trying to talk to you, but she has no jaw. So it's kind of like.
See, I was imagining it as like a balloon losing its air, personally.
It's
Did
like
not find
like when you squeeze it, it's like.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'd like to thank you for that description because you were just inspired, Wolf.
I hate it. Thanks. I hate it.
Wolfen is going to look at balloon Zeerith. Wolfen's going to cast Bigby's hand to grab and squeeze the balloon.
All right, Bigby's hand. Do you have to make? Is it like a grapple check to?
Use the hand strength score to make a grapple check.
So that's contested.
Yep.
And I believe she could use either Dex or Strength for grapple, contested grapple. I think it's Dex or Strength for the defender.
Yep. So that is a 24.
8.
She is now grabbed by this ancient, bony, ethereal hand.
And the hand grabs and squeezes, and you think some organs get pushed up higher in the chest cavity, and some organs get pushed down a little lower.
Now I'm thinking like
That's it.
that child's toy, the child's toy that's really hard to hold, and you have to keep grabbing it.
Yeah, it's like it just is
Get
slipping.
something out of your hand, yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I use my bonus action to actually just.
Is there glitter in her body? It's just glitter.
It's-
Glitter and liquid.
As you squeeze it, the one of her eyes gets really big.
Oh, that's not great. She takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Plus my spell casting, so that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage from the squeezing of Bigby's hand. You got it.
Oh, you could use her like one of those stretchy hand things.
Stick it to the wall.
Stick against
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
See if it sticks.
When people come charging up, she's now the whip.
Yep.
Gosh.
I think this is worse than death for her, honestly.
I think it probably is.
Fucking matron of the house getting this eviscerated.
At the end of Mulfin's turn, she's going to use a legendary action.
I hope so.
And she's going to use her thorn whip thing once again, her tentacle rod, and she's going to try to whip at Mulfin. Is she grappled and restrained
Let me
with the
pull back up
Bigby's
my
hand,
species.
or is it just grappled? Okay.
So grapple.
Let me check. Grasping hand. While the hand is grappled, you can use hand strength to have advantage on the check. Oh, medium or stronger, I have advantage on the check. While hand's grappling the target. Yeah, all it says is grappled. It doesn't specify anything different.
All right. The attack roll against you, Mulfin, is an 18, so I believe that will hit.
That'll hit.
Go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw for me.
21.
21. Succeed again. Bringing us to silver.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I will just rage again. So that's my final rage. And I will move up and attack her
Okay.
while in the hand.
You
It's
got.
weird.
I guess it's technically not restrained, so it would still be a normal roll.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna reckless anyways.
All right, you got it.
Gotta get that advantage.
Yep.
It's a natural 18.
A natural 18 will hit.
Okay. 31.
Yep. That'll do it.
Wait, I only get 2 attacks. Alright, so there's 2 hits then. So D4s. Um, 21 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
21 points. You got it.
And then double ones. 16 points of slashing damage on the second.
16 on the second.
Yes.
All right, so as the grasping skeletal hand is squishing the boneless matron mother, who has risen again, Silver takes into action, runs up with a scream, and just starts lashing and carving into Zeerith. Anything else that you want to do on your turn, or is that everything that you can do? Okay.
That is everything I can do.
All right. At this point in time, a corporeal banshee rises from the floor beside Molfen and stares him into the face. I would like you to make a charisma saving throw for me, Molfen.
Oh no, please.
You're immune to all damage?
This don't mean it's damage.
Oh.
I'm debating. I'm pulling up in roll 20 to see what I got less importance. I'm gonna burn one of my last 2 portents, and I'm gonna roll an 18 on the die, which will make that a 17.
A 17. Okay. A 17 is going to fail.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All of a sudden, those of you that are closest to Molfen see this banshee disappear into Molfen.
Oh, that's the worst.
That's
The
not good
worst
at all.
possible outcome.
Molfen, you are
invulnerable.
you are technically incapacitated, and you have lost control of your body, as you are currently possessed by this banshee.
Oh no. Oh god.
Full. And actually, I just had a realization. Let me check something real quick. I may have screwed up, and it's too late to undo that.
Oh yeah, Bigsby's is a concentration.
Bigsby's is concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, right?
I'm not invulnerable anymore.
Thank God. All right.
Oh,
That's actually
that's actually a good thing.
That's really good.
because we would almost been in trouble there.
I didn't even think of that. Whoops.
All right. Woo!
mistake.
That was
Good
a
mistake,
good mistake, Matthew. Good mistake. Okay, so that ends that. And then, all of a sudden, the room grows cold. And you hear this terrible laughing coming from outside of somewhere beyond this statue. And the statue seems to look over its shoulder. And you hear... as this strange image I'm going to share on your map comes into the room.
Oh boy. Here we go.
just looks down at this craziness that's happening and looks down towards the matron mother and is like, it seems I'm just in time to make good on my promise. Oh, matron, you look in dire straits. Perhaps I was a little too late. I'm sorry. As this strange, large banshee-type form moves into the room with wispy smoke kind of licking off of her, this grayish flesh, hood-covered face with beaming red, glowing eyes. And that brings us to Ashlyn.
Dear God! What do I do? How do I break possession? Ashlyn doesn't know. Do I know Molfin's possessed? So many questions.
You saw the Banshee disappear into Molfin, and Molfin's just kind of like standing there. I mean, he really hasn't... I don't think he would have really like given you guys any reason to think anything is wrong yet.
Okay. Is this matron mother still trying to like be evil? Cause I'm gonna throw up on her shoes and then try to kick her ass.
Because she did just try to hit Molfin with a tentacle rod.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just a few moments ago.
barf in my mouth a little and be like, "Okay, Ashlyn, you can do this." Hi, and then I'm gonna let's see. Can I flank her with? Oh, I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah, you can flank her.
With Molfin, I don't know if Molfin's friendly though.
At this point, you probably think I still am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
alright.
You haven't done anything.
You would flank, but you wouldn't get advantage.
Alright.
Because technically, Molfin right now is not your ally.
Yeah, I'll step out a little, and I will try to hit Zeerith.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
So my first one's gonna be, and I'm gonna try to stun her if we think that's worth it.
Worth an attempt.
Okay.
Okay, I will try to stun her. So the first roll is going to be a 16 plus 13, so a 29.
That definitely hits, yes. Go and roll your damage first before we do the stun.
Okay, so that's a 20. 13 points of damage.
You got it, 13 points. And what's the save? Is it Constitution?
I
Or
believe
stun?
so. Hold on. Yeah, I want to say yes.
I was going to say, I think it's either Constitution or Wisdom. But I think it's Con.
I haven't looked at this in so long. I'm so sorry, guys. Stunning Strike, yeah, it's Con.
The DC 19?
Yeah.
She rolled an 18, so she is stunned.
Ooh. Okay. Can I hit her again?
Yep, and you have advantage because she is stunned.
Okay. Cool. So that's a 5. That's an 11 for a 24.
24?
No, I lied. Yeah, 24. 24.
Oh yeah, 24 definitely
Okay.
hits. You can roll your damage on that.
Alright, so that is a 9 plus 7 for a 16.
16 damage. All right.
Yeah, and I will just punch her in the nose, or what used to be her nose. I'm really grossed out by this whole thing.
Okay, you have advantage on the punch as well.
22.
That hits.
Okay, so that is a... What's my fist stat now? I think that's a D10 too. My unarmed strike is a... Oh, sorry, it was a... Did I say 21? It was a 1 less, because it's only plus 12 for that.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so it's plus 6, so it's a 9 bludgeoning.
9 bludgeoning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So wailing on Zeerith. Zeerith is still in the grasp of the hand, and still alive somehow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But you're hacking into
That'll
her.
work.
You and Silver both are hacking into her and definitely leaving damaging marks as your blades kind of cut in and your fists slam into her. It's weird when you punch her and she has no bones because it's like your hand kind of like mushes into her for a second and then pops back out.
I hate that.
It's almost like your hand gets stuck to some flesh as you pull out a little bit.
Can I just say real quick that has anyone ever seen Shaun of the Dead?
I have not.
You know
I need to
the
watch
part
that.
where oh my god, you gotta watch it, it's so good. You know the part where they're doing Don't Stop Me Now against the zombie in the middle of the bar? I imagine that's me and Silver. Just stop.
Yes.
It's been a long time since
Dancing
I've seen
around
that.
here.
to be honest.
Awesome. Okay.
Whacking away. It's
So, Ashlyn, is that your whole turn?
Yep.
Okay, that brings us to Kallista with Vix and Diana on deck.
Oh boy. Does this new Banshee figure look like one of her daughters?
It does not.
Okay.
It does look female drow in appearance, but it does not look like one of her daughters.
Second question.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be an an action to use an Arcana check to see if I feel like a dispel magic would it affect a possession?
It would probably take your action to figure that out, or you can just try it and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna try it. Let me see where my dispel magic's at. Probably gonna have to roll for it anyway, so I'll just do it at 3rd level.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk past Malfin and kind of position myself between the group and this new figure. And cast a spell magic on Malfin, which I think I have to roll for if it's a spell thing, unless it just doesn't work.
I will save you the roll.
Okay.
Dispel magic does not seem to work. But as you do that, you you get the knowledge and the experience from doing this that maybe there's some other magic that I could use that, because this isn't technically a magical effect that he's under, maybe there's something else that will flush this thing out.
Okay, as a free or bonus action, I will mentally think towards Diana, because I'm not a cleric. I'm very limited with my healing abilities. Do you have protection from evil or something that could force this thing out of him?
No. Not prepared.
What does that amulet do?
What does the amulet do? You know,
Does
it
the
does a lot
amulet-
of things that I don't have written down anywhere.
Okay, well, just maybe go through your spell list in your head and see if there's anything that could potentially clerically help this man.
I'm looking.
Okay, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm just stressed.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. Good call.
It's like one of those. It's like one of those calls where like you really never hang up. So it's like you're okay, bye, and then you're still on the line. So
Pepper.
no, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
oh.
Jeez.
All right. So is that all you can do on your turn there, Kallista?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all. That was an action.
All right. Vix is up next. Still laying on the steps.
I hate ghosts more than I hate spiders! I'm gonna float Bigby's hand up to the lady that's got a lot of fog
Yep.
coming off of her.
You got it.
Try to give her a nice little smack.
All right. Go for it.
Natural 1. I hate the spell Bigby's hand. I hate it with my life. I hate it.
She just kind of like just swats the Bigby's hand away as it tries to slap her and just
You anything, like any damage with that spell?
To that one bird that one time.
Yeah,
Okay.
Volleyball spiked
you
the turkey.
spiked the turkey
Yeah.
bird
Yeah,
out of the
right,
sky. That's right.
Now you know what I hate more than ghosts? When people laugh at me. And I'm gonna fly up with my lit sword, and I'm gonna try to stab her.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. 18. Yeah, I was right.
18 misses.
Ah! I'm so
Are you gonna
angry.
rage?
I could rage right now.
You're gonna have to take a level in barbarian after this.
I'll float right in front of her
All right, you got it.
for the horde.
Excellent. Diana, it's your turn.
Cool. Great. Love it. I'm sorry. I was trying to find the amulet as like I can't find it anywhere. In my stuff. Well, I'm not sure if I can use it in any way that will help the situation. When was the last time I used divine intervention? It was more than a week ago, right?
It probably was. I believe so. When's the last time you used that?
Oh God, I can't even remember anymore.
I mean, you can use it every day. It's the last time it worked. You have to wait a week.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you're good.
And what's it? And if that doesn't work, then I can find the amulet, or I can do turn undead or something. Do I think that this do I think that's similar?
You
I think she's asking if she thinks the banshees are undead.
From your experience, you think they possibly could be?
Yeah.
I don't think you guys have ever. Did you guys ever? I don't think you guys have ever run into banshees in this campaign.
I don't know. There's so many.
Yeah, yeah. You guys have fought so many things. You got a hunch? These are some weird ghost spirits.
That might be a good way to go.
Alrighty. Okay. I don't know if this will depossess him, but it's worth a try.
Okay.
I don't think it'll depossess him, but whatever. Okay. Oh, another question. If you kill the banshee existing inside of him, does that kill him?
It wouldn't kill the banshee, I don't believe. It just
If you kill you're not really sure. I mean, you can always attack them and try to find out.
You know Molfin's a chunky boy.
Because if I
Oh, I found your talisman. Your talisman wouldn't help.
Okay, so if something, I think I kill it instantly. Dang it! Okay, we're gonna do turn undead.
Turn undead.
I will get within 30 feet of range of Molfin.
You're already there. Yeah.
An action, I will present my holy symbol, censoring. Yay! I will censor the undead, and any undead that can see or hear me must make a Wisdom saving throw of 19. If it fails, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. It has to try to get as far away from me as it can. It can't take reactions for its action. It can only use dash or try to escape. If there's nowhere to move, it can dodge. And then also, this might be helpful if it where to go. When an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, it is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is lower than the threshold for your level, which mine is 4 or lower.
Okay. As Diana presents her holy symbol towards Mulfin, hearing from Kallista that something was not right, seeing that Banshee disappear into him, you guys hear this wailing scream, and the Banshee just comes like barreling out of Mulfin and then just disappears into the floor with a scream. Mulfin, you are no longer
Yay!
possessed.
That's all of them. So if there are any more hiding out there, that's all of them.
That's
so if they're
all of
hiding out
them
there,
within
better watch.
within 30
Gotta
feet,
scare
you
me.
said? Within
30
30
feet.
feet?
Yeah.
Because technically, I don't know if this will work based off of the stats I've got here, but I can make a roll for this.
Now, can I ask one question as you're doing this? Was this and I'll phrase this as player knowledge. Is this like a ghost possession where Mulfin could see what was going on still?
Yes. You understand that you were possessed, but you did not have control of yourself.
Beautiful.
Nope.
That Diana ran up with her holy symbol, her amulet of good, and she was like, "Ta-da!" And then you were saved.
Yes. Ta-da! I love that.
Ta-da!
If New Girl's making a save, I'm gonna burn my last point, and she's gonna roll a 1.
Okay. She is going to use a legendary action or a legendary
There.
resistance,
And
and she's
There
going
it
to
is.
succeed
That makes sense.
instead.
but I don't. How long is that active for? How long is that active for?
I think it's only like one action. I
1
think.
minute.
1 minute.
Oh wait, you're right. You're right. Never mind. It is not. It is
Okay.
not a thing. It is an action. So it's
Yeah.
anything within range is 1 minute. Afraid of me.
1 minute afraid of you.
Or until it takes any
until
damage.
Until it takes any damage. You got it. Okay. All
Lower
right.
than a 4. It's instantly
So
destroyed. There we go.
you've cured the Mulfin possession problem. So that was a good thing.
Smart. That's what I was talking about, Diana. Thank
We
you.
solved your possession puzzle.
Anything else you're gonna do
Love
on
that.
your turn, Diana? You have a bonus action or anything?
I actually might be able to use a bonus action for once. Because casting a channel divinity,
Channel
doesn't
divinity
count
is
as a,
not a spell, so you could cast a
spell.
bonus action spell if you have a bonus action
I
spell.
love it. Ooh, let me see here. Is this a bonus action? It is. I will touch my magic mace,
Mm-hmm.
and as a bonus action, I will cast a spell that a weapon that you touch with holy power until the spell ends. The weapon, in addition, weapon attacks made with it deal an extra 2d8 radiant damage on a hit. If the weapon isn't already a magic weapon, it becomes one for the duration. As a bonus action on your turn, you can dismiss the spell, cause the weapon to emit a burst of radiance. Each creature of your choice that you can see within a 30-foot range, blah, 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 blah. Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 4d8 radiant damage and are blinded for 1 minute. On a successful take, they take half as much and aren't blinded. And at the end of each of its turn, a blind creature can take a Constitution savings throw to try to end the thing. Yeah, cool. Ooh.
Nice.
Anyways, my mace is really cool now. I probably didn't need to go through all of that, but yeah.
Pretty sure your mace was already like a holy weapon anyway.
Yeah.
That's even holier.
Yes.
I think it's super awesome.
I guess Rild's turn. He's going to step up a little bit, seeing this new form, stepping into the room as well, kind of taking taking to aid of Vix, moves up kind of on the shrine up here a little bit, and is going to go ahead and fire off a 5th level guiding bolt. Wow, 29 to hit, which strikes the creature. You hear this wailing scream as this purplish blue radiant energy just zaps into, dealing 39 points of radiant damage.
Ooh.
The creature teeters back just the slightest bit and takes notice of you individuals down below, surrounding Zeerith, squeezing her into a weird state of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's very painful to even think about. And Ryld ends the turn, bringing us to the start of round 5. Top of the round, the statue begins to glow red.
Oh no.
So brightly that you guys have to shield your eyes with your hands and in your arms. As this illumination begins to pour into the room, the banshee creature stops chuckling and laughing. And all of a sudden, cracks start to appear all over the statue, with glowing red beams starting to trickle out from the cracks. And then, with a massive explosion, shrapnel goes flying out throughout the room. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw for me. Kallista, I'm going to give you advantage on this because you're an earth elemental.
Thanks. Well, glad you did, because one of them was a 1.
That's a 4.
A 4, oh no.
And you're going in jail.
18.
Mine
The
too.
4 as well. But
19.
that's a 15.
15?
15.
Gosh, you needed.
15 was what you needed to succeed. Okay, so anybody rolled less? I know Molfin rolled less than a 15. Anybody else?
I rolled a 5 plus 10.
Oh,
Let's
just
go.
got it. Look at that. So if you failed the saving throw, you get hit by massive pieces of shrapnel and take 17 points of bludgeoning damage from the shrapnel. And you are also knocked prone. If you succeeded, you take half that damage. So that is 16 divided by 2, which would give you 8. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, you take half of that, and you are not knocked prone. So I think Molfin's the only one who's knocked on his tail.
Evasion.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
prone.
Oh, you're prone too, Diana. Okay,
I rolled a 4
all right.
as well.
I still have Big B hand.
Okay,
well.
Big B's
you
hand still grabbing her.
you take 17 points of
Oh,
bludgeoning damage
thank
as
you.
well, Diana.
right.
Yep. As these large,
Bigby's hand is still up.
Hey,
you succeeded.
I
Yes.
succeeded a con save.
There you go.
dude, we totally need to like double Big B's hand. High five.
And as you guys see that the
Half your
smoke,
damage, right?
if you succeed, it was half.
So you and I failed.
Oh,
so
for
it's-
Constitution saving throws.
No, Constitution is to maintain concentration on any spells you have active.
Yeah, that's why they were.
what I'm doing.
Yeah, they were concentrating. Are you?
So you need either a 10 or half the damage.
So yes, you need
Okay, I
a
did
10.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
you need a
sweet,
10. Yep. And appearing into the smoke and dust in the center of the room, where that large shrine used to stand, you see a large figure appear in the room.
Oh no.
Dear God.
I
Looking
hate this.
looking directly towards
Oh no.
that banshee. Kallista, you know right away. You can feel it in your spine as it begins to tingle, because you felt this presence before.
Yep.
As the Spider Queen has made herself known in this room. And is looking directly towards that banshee-like figure.
She's not looking at any of us.
doesn't seem to be looking at you at all.
Let's yeet out of here.
And she looks towards the banshee type creature there, and the banshee creature just looks back at her with hatred and rage. And you see the Spider Queen begin to smile. Say, Kiara Sully, it's been such a long time. So this is what this was about, huh? You thought you could gain more worshippers right underneath my nose? You thought you could ascend this useless Zalaran family? To rise up to be one of the 8 once more? I must say, I was pretty astonished to discover this. But this is where your story ends. And so do the Zalarans. This family is wiped clean. And so will you. You will not touch these individuals. And she goes to make an attack.
Oh!
Now, why are we being protected by her?
The girls are fighting.
I'm so confused.
Do we want to be protected by her?
No, but I do want to watch this bitch fight.
I do too. I do too. This
I
is
do
really
want to
cool.
watch, but I'm not happy about it.
When will Mater show up?
She rushes up and she pulls out swords. She's got these massive swords that she pulls out. And she rushes up and is going to make 4 short sword attacks as she rushes up. And she's also going to make 1 bite attack against this banshee form. So here are the short swords. Let's see how this works. Actually, I'm going to do it on my my app because it'll make it easier. Let's do this.
This might be the hey guys, stop trying to fight gods moment here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna display some like one hit KO, and we're like, oh, time to go.
The first one is a 24.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Second one is a 30.
Ouch.
Third one's only a 19. And the fourth one is another 30.
Okay.
And almost all the third one misses. And as these blades are like striking into this creature, you can see that they're hitting home, and there's this flash and this almost like powdery smoke that just kind of peers off the swords, and you can see this like purplish haze that seems to rise up off of each attack as she cuts through. It seems to be hitting home, even though this creature is somewhat incorporeal. These strikes are going through, and you can see like this glowing bluish purple light from the wounds as she's carving into this creature. That ends Lolth's turn, bringing us to Zeerith, who is still jello over here, and is going to use she's going to cast a spell. She begins casting a spell, and it looks like she's looking over in Diana's direction.
Counterspell.
Counterspell. What level?
You.
Third.
Third. Make a roll for me, Vix.
Also, we'll use Warding Flare. I don't know if Warding Flare would
Think-
do anything for this
I don't know
can
yet,
use
but yeah, you can cast it. Yeah,
as
so your
well,
reaction is used.
in addition to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I add to counterspell?
Thank you so much, Vix.
Check using your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, it'd be D20
Uh.
plus whatever your spellcasting ability is.
Don't do it. Sorry, that's hitting you.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 7 plus 5. That's a 12.
Ooh. 12 does not do it. As Vix tries to wave his hand to get rid of the spell, the incantations are a little bit weird and as without any bones in her body, she's just like flailing her arms around and mumbling under her under her voice that she can. But I need you to make a charisma saving throw, Diana.
Yeah. Is this a charm act?
It is not a charm effect.
Okay. Okay.
All the dice are going
Oh, no.
into jail tonight.
Oh my. Okay. I'm putting this on a more stable surface.
Don't fail me, or you'll go too. You're muted, but I'm assuming those are your jailed dice.
No, I said the reason they're going to jail is because we haven't held them up and said, hey, use Little Dragon Corp dice.
There you go, yeah.
Hey, use
So
little dice.
8.
8.
I rolled an 8. I'm sorry. Total an 8. I rolled a 7. I rolled a 7 plus 1. That's an 8.
8. All of a sudden, Diana disappears.
Yeah, vanished.
Funny.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't you?
Oh, how the turntables.
And she can't move, so that's pretty much her whole turn. That brings us to Molfin.
Okay. So, I'm going to ask if I can do this as a bonus action because, you know, the spell. So Bigby's hand says as a bonus action, I can crush this person. I can crush the earth.
Hmm?
Can I use a bonus action to swing her at the Banshee?
Wait, she was stunned.
Oh, she was stunned. So that doesn't happen. So you have your reaction, Vix, because I don't think she's unstunned until the end of Ashland's turn, right?
Oh, sick.
So you can have your reaction back. Don't cast that spell. Diana, you did not vanish. I forgot that she was stunned. I apologize.
That die doesn't get
Yeah.
taken back out though.
What?
It's-
Yeah, it's still in jail.
It still betrayed you, yeah.
yeah,
Even if it didn't really happen, it's in jail.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah, it's done.
Yeah, so she can't do anything in the grass. So I will, since she's stunned, I will allow it, Molfin. If you want to throw,
Okay.
so you're going to throw her
I
at.
don't want to. No, just basically because like I've got her by the midsection. I just want to use her like a very short club if I can.
You would have to like
Would I have
you'd
to-
have to move her like over next to.
Okay. Then if you let me use a bonus action, I'll just chuck her.
Okay, yeah. If you throw her, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw her right at the drow, or right at the big.
Her near
floating one.
me. I want to hit her.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a making a spell attack roll because you're using your spell to do it.
At 20. So it's a 31.
30.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sure.
Close to a nat 20.
Best spell, yeet.
Okay, the damage isn't going to be too extensive on this, so it's probably only going to be like an improvised weapon damage. So basically, just roll your d4 and then add your whatever you would add onto spells, like whenever you hit with spells and stuff.
But like when she hits, is she like one of those splat balls?
Yeah, basically, yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, okay.
Like she just
Alright.
like, and then slides off.
Jesus. Okay, so that is. I'd do it. Second, that's a 4 on the d4. All the spells I have prepared are just capped at die. I'm going to assume it's probably just my modifier, so I'll
Yeah,
say
it's your
9.
modifier.
So
Okay, so
Total of
and
9 damage.
I did forget about something. So here's actually what happens. You throw her, but because the Banshee is incorporeal and immune to non-magical bludgeoning damage, basically this form just goes through the Banshee and slams onto the ground on the other side with a squish.
Gross.
So Zeerith is stunned and prone over here.
That was my bonus action. And then action, because I have never gotten this to work, and I'm going to try it again because I'm running out of crap to do. I need a dexterity save.
From who?
As Molfin, from Zeerith.
Okay.
Molfin is still going after... Kallista told him to end her.
Okay.
And she is still doing something, so she is not ended yet.
Does she automatically fail because she's stunned? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it automatically succeeds.
Oh,
So you got it to work, Molfin. You got it to work.
So Molfin actually is going to hit, finally, with Finger of Death.
Oh.
Oh, I know how that one looks. I wrote that down specifically in my notes.
Hey, before you do this, Matthew, do me a favor and roll 3d6 for me. She is going to take some bludgeoning damage from hitting the floor.
Oh, okay.
Stop laughing at the image of her as like a big goopy
7
jelly.
points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. She was there. All right. Finger of Death.
Crap, that. Is that the right one that's in the... Hold on, I gotta check which one's in the hand. I can't remember if it's Finger of Death or if it's, the other one, Disintegrate. She may not auto-fail if I have the
I
wrong
think
spell.
Finger of Death is like a spell attack, and Disintegrate is the saving throw.
Finger of Death is also a saving throw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a
save.
con, though.
Oh, it's con, okay. If it's con, then she would get to make a save.
Yeah, I'm just checking that. Yeah, no, I had it wrong. It's Finger of Death, so it's a con save.
Con save? Okay. Con save coming up. 19.
That's gonna make it.
Makes it?
Yep.
All right. So unfortunately, as you cast this spell, it's hard to pinpoint her because she's prone in this weird sludgy form on the ground. And the spell does not hit home.
That ends Molfin's go.
All right.
I'm sorry, but I was literally crying with tears of laughter at the image of wet noodle water balloon Zeerith being chucked and flying through the corporalness of. I have tears in my eyes.
yeah.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
And the Banshee has not taken its eyes off of the Spider Queen, and it didn't even really notice Zeerith like go through its form. Silver, your turn.
Can I get with? I don't know which one we're going after, and Zeerith isn't near me anymore. So I guess I'd go after the Banshee lady. So I'll move up. Is she floating? Actually, that's a good question.
She is
Can I get her
floating,
from
but
the
you could
ground?
still attack her. Yeah, you're still
Okay, cool.
in range.
I'm gonna bonus action, Hexblade curse her.
Okay. Hexblade's curse.
Yeah.
I just put a little blue
And
mark
then
in the
I'm
corner to remember.
Going to attack twice.
That. All right, go for it.
I'm gonna reckless. Because the first one has guiding bolt on it automatically, but I want an advantage on the second strike, so I have to.
You have to declare reckless to do both.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
So. No, that's a. So 23 on the first hit.
23 hits.
Oops, second. Okay, I rolled again. I rolled 2 7s. So 23 on the second.
That both hit.
All right. I'm just gonna put here. I hate reading D10s
Just
or
like it.
D4s.
Oh. My
You
roll 20
crit?
is having roll 20 is having a moment.
Yeah.
What is happening? Sorry, I don't know why it rolled that many times.
Yeah, rolled a bunch.
My bad.
So we'll just take the first two.
Yeah, 28 and 27 slashing. There we go.
28 and 27.
Did not realize it was rolling it that many times. Whoops.
All right. So Silver rushes up and starts carving into this banshee creature. It does wail and scream and look down at you with a glance, but then seems almost like turned towards the spider queen in the middle of the room. It's almost like it acknowledges you, but is focused on the other being in the room. End of your turn, Silver?
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Are those including the rage damage?
Yes, that's
Okay.
including everything.
Okay.
That's plus the +6, +4, everything.
Okay, just double checking.
Yep.
All right. At this time...
4 of that was necrotic, if that matters at all.
Oh.
I figured it might be...
4
She
necrotic.
might be immune. Yeah, so technically 8 necrotic with both attacks.
Let me double check.
I don't know if she's resistant or, you know what, since she's...
Interesting. Seems to take all the damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting. All right. Next up is the lair.
Ugh.
Taking notice of Silver slashing into it, the banshee, all of a sudden, it's almost as if like the fog and smoke around her get a little bit darker, but the eyes glow a little bit more bright red. And also these markings start to appear all over her, almost like red glowing scars that seem to surround her body as she's hovering there. I need each creature within 60 feet of her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this considered a magical effect?
This is not considered a magical effect.
Does that
23.
include me?
I believe it does. Yes, everybody.
Dirty 30.
Oh, Dirty
Okay.
30 is good.
I cut out, so I wasn't sure.
Yep.
27.
27 succeeds.
15.
15 is going to fail.
17.
17 is going to fail.
Got a natural 20.
Succeeds.
+5.
How about Ashlyn?
Oh, 23.
23 succeeds, so only Silver and Vix fail. You are both stunned.
I would fall from the sky,
You would.
probably.
You would.
Oh no.
Would your big V's hand catch you? Oh.
That was good. You do take 8 points of bludgeoning damage when you hit the ground.
All right.
Let's see. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turns. With disadvantage if the banshee is in line of sight.
That's fun. That's a fun ability.
Those of
Make you
you
offline.
that succeeded, you are immune to its stunning visage for the next 24 hours.
I wish I was you.
All right.
I'm sorry, we were stunned, and what else?
We can repeat the saving throw at the end of our terms with
Oh,
with
cool.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So okay.
So, yep. And now it is Kiara and Celi's turn. Kiara and Celi is going to look at Lolth and make some attacks. You see her kind of just getting into this rage, all these like glowing markings turn up on her, and then you hear this terrible wail as she just like starts to just float towards the Spider Queen rapidly as they're just kind of giving in this hand-to-hand combat. It looks as if she's just taking her arm and trying to like wrap it around Loth's head, and starts to just take these massive clawed, her other clawed hand, and just starting to kind of scratch and scrape towards Loth's body.
A cat fight.
Totally a cat fight.
Does she pull her hair too while she's at it?
Exactly. Yes, we'll add a hair pull in there.
Nice.
So she also makes 4 attacks. That's a 21 to hit. A 22 to hit. That's going to miss. And another 21 to hit. Let's see if that is good enough. None of those hit.
Nice.
As Loth seems to avoid everything that this Banshee individual is throwing at, and seems to shrug off the scream as well coming at her. That ends her turn, bringing us to Ashlyn. What would you like to do, Ashlyn?
Oh, I was gonna run up to Zeerith and beat on her, but now I can't.
She's hovering above, so you could,
Okay.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll taking a page from Olf, and I'd be like, Kallista wants her head off, probably. Something along the lines of that. So I would run through 5, 10.
In the group call, right, Ashlyn? You're in the group mental chat. You heard close to say end her.
Yeah, so we're gonna end her, hopefully, eventually, and just start beating on her. Is Loth an ally? So curious.
We'll just ignore her for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think you guys know if Loth is an ally.
She's protecting us.
Okay, so I'll
To what end? For what means? Probably not a good one.
The pool of jelly is prone on the ground, though.
Yes, it is.
And she's still stunned.
Still stunned,
And still
technically, so
stunned.
advantage either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Full of jelly.
22 to hit.
22 definitely
No, I'm
hits.
sorry, that's a 32.
32, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, that'll hit. And
This is with your blade, right? Your sword?
yeah,
So you're just basically just stabbing down at this jelly.
yes.
Ashlyn's gonna pop the waterbed.
Ah,
I don't want. I'm
I
not
don't like
thinking
any of
about
this. I hate all of these visuals. What?
it. Is she? They're not demon, right? Right.
What?
Right? Do I know if she's a demon or not?
You don't know.
Well, if I hack at her, does she take an extra 1d8 damage of radiant? Or 2d8? Hold on. Or haven't I been noticing? Because that's perfectly fine.
You would probably
2d6.
notice that she's not taking extra damage from your blade.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly sure. Okay, so that'll be 13 points of slashing damage for the first
The first one? You got it.
And I'm gonna spend a key point to stunning strike her again.
Okay, that's the con save, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Gonna make a con save here. Oh boy. 11.
Okay.
She's
She's stunned.
stunned again.
Yeah.
Yeah, where are them rolls
good.
when I want a console, huh?
Oh, that was terrible. It was a 2. it's awful.
29 to hit for the second one.
Absolutely.
For 7 points of. Is that right? 7 points.
7 points.
Sorry, 8 points of
8 points of slashing.
Yes.
All right.
And then the last one, I'm gonna punch her for a 25
Yes.
and land with
Land with a people's elbow.
Yes. 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. That's crazy. You did more with your elbow than you did with your sword.
I know.
Excellent. Ashlyn rushes over. You guys see her beating down on the gelatinous form on the ground over there. That still seems to be just sitting there, just letting her beat her down.
Don't like this.
Can't even like defend herself at all at this point. That one.
So worth it.
And that one into Ashlyn's turn with Kallista, Vix, and Diana in that order.
Oh, all right. Just check my spaces here. Oh yeah. I'm going to meld into the earth and pop up behind her.
Okay. Absolutely. Earth Elemental disappears and glides through the stonework of the building.
And I believe I can hit twice. I'm going to multi-attack.
All right, with advantage.
Advantage?
Yep. Stunned and prone.
15 plus 8 to hit
Yes, that hits.
this one. 15 magical bludgeoning on the first.
15 magical bludgeoning, you got it.
That's another 15 plus 8 to hit.
Yep, it's gonna do it.
Ye- 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So, taking a hint off of Ashlyn, the Earth Elemental glides over, pops up next to, just starts slamming down onto Zeerith. As it's almost like you guys are almost doing this at the same time. It's like you guys are just like ganging up on her now, just like slamming down on. Oh yeah, it's punching the silly putty. That's right.
Nice.
It's like she's been looking bad, but like she's really looking bad. Like she's getting beat down. That'll end Kallista's turn
Yep.
and bring us to Vix.
I rolled a 5.
So you are still stunned. Yep. Okay. Vix is still laying there on the ground, bringing us.
I saved my con save on Bigby's hand again. though,
Okay,
so
that's good news.
I don't know, it's good.
Technically,
How far away?
when you're stunned, if you still got Bigby's hand going, you probably can't control it if you're stunned, huh?
I don't
Yeah.
know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it's because it's an action.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, I guess so. Diana, you're up next.
Hello. How far away from me is Silly Putty?
How far away from you currently is Silly Putty? Let's see. You are exactly 35 feet away from the pile of Silly Putty.
Putty, and I would like to smack the mess out of it.
So did you say you were going up to the Silly Putty? I'm sorry, you
Yes.
cut out on me. So okay. So how much movement do you have? Do you have 35 or you only have 30?
I have 30 feet.
Okay, so
I have
5.
30 feet, and it's a 5-foot range.
Yeah, you can get there. Yep. You got it. So you're going to attack with advantage. Zoss is having a good time.
Yeah.
And my grandfather. Or my grandmother's grandfather. I already did that one.
It's just the visual of her being Silly Putty that's cracking me up.
This is a cool epic moment because it's like one of those scenes from like a movie where these two giant figures are fighting each other and you guys are like weaving in and out between their legs, spider legs, and misty form that's like floating down there and making attacks, and then they move and shift, and then you make some more attacks against the Silly Putty that's laying there.
Personally, I
Okay.
just keep looking at Lolth's legs
I
like
got
they're
it.
crab legs.
Yeah.
I love it. I rolled a 17 plus 8.
That hits. Roll your damage, and you also have your extra damage
Okay.
because of that spell you
Cool.
cast on your
Yay.
mace.
I'm gonna spend I think that it's worth it. I'm gonna spend 1 charge, and then after that I'm done on the Fist of Tharmon.
Okay, yeah.
So I can get 1d6.
An extra d6 radiant. Yeah, on top of that. Yeah. Good.
Okay, so that's okay, what's doing 2d6? That's a 3. Okay, 4 plus 1, but that's 8 from that.
Mhm.
And then my other thing gives me, let me check it again. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it a 4th level? Oh, it was a 6th level. No. I have lost it on my character sheet. Where'd it go? Okay. Only weapon.
I think was it 2d8 extra?
Oh, she's blind for. Oh, she
You
has to
already
make, and also she has to make Constitution.
Constitution saving throw?
Where's my other D8? Are you a D8? Yeah, you're a D8.
Yep.
Yeah, con
This is
save or
not
be
a D8.
blinded.
Okay.
This is a D8. It is a D8. Here we go.
She did roll a 20 to save, so I think is that going to save? I think a 20 saves. Is it 19 that she has to get for you? Yeah. So she won't be blinded.
The heck? What does it mean when you have a 0 on the thing? Oh,
That's
because that's
a-
a D10
Yeah, it's a D10. Yep.
D8. Oh my god.
Rolling d8s now.
Okay, that's a 5 and 8. And then the next one. Okay,
And then 5, and then 8, and then 2, and then 1. That's 16 plus 18, 19,
35 so far.
5 is 24. I did math. Really?
Zos, you cut out a little bit at the total. Can you try to say the total again for us?
That's it. That's all I got.
What was the total again, Zos?
6. I think.
I just caught 6. I didn't hear the number.
24.
24?
She's frozen, but I heard 24.
I thought I heard 24. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
Sorry, it's just like you just keep cutting out on us, and we're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good until it gets to your turn, and
It's
then
okay.
Yeah.
I have
cuts
really,
again.
Yeah.
really terrible Wi-Fi.
It's all right. So you guys,
24 in the chat.
Diana rushes up, slams down, and with a flash of radiant energy into the gelatinous form of Zeerith laying on the ground, as all 3 of these women surrounding Zeerith are just beating her down. She is still alive. Alive. But I think that will end Diana's turn unless she has anything else.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
That's it.
Ryld seems to be walking with purpose behind Diana. Looks towards Zeerith. and is going to cast a spell. Why not? He's going to go ahead and use his last 5th level spell to to cast upcast of magic missile towards Zeerith. Dealing 16 points of force damage to her as all 4 of these beams of energy slam into her. And he looks like he's just kind of, he's almost ignoring the other 2 forms in the room as he's kind of stepping towards and just firing towards Zeerith laying there. That will end his turn, bringing us to the top of round 6. Lolth continues to take her blades and keep continuing to attack this banshee-like creature that kind of hovers right next to her, trying to grapple her. She's driving her blades into the chest and stomach area of this creature, and is going to roll 4 attacks against, again, that is a 30, 23, 21, 35. Which all of those strike the target true. You can see it's Lolth is having no problem whatsoever carving up this individual, and all these kind of like hazy purple forms seem to release from the swords as she continues to like gouge into this banshee form. The banshee seems to be crying out in pain and wailing in hatred at the same time with each one of these attacks. And that ends Lolth's turn, bringing us to Zeerith, who is stunned. Molfin, you're up. What would you like to do?
Molfin's going to send a quick thought over the group chat. Are we still just focusing on the beanbag, or are we dealing with this kaiju fight?
Let the kaijus fight. We'll deal with them after. Let them wear each other out.
Oh, Molfin is going to start walking towards towards Zeerith.
Okay.
And is gonna do something actually I don't think anyone's seen him do yet. And as he starts walking towards over towards you, can hear him sort of muttering to himself as he's reaching down, and you see him pulling out and just sort of is twirling that dagger in his hand. And you can see him starting to spin it just faster and faster. As a bonus action, Molfin is going to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise.
Okay.
And use it to give myself the ability to attack twice instead of once.
Okay.
Bigby's hand vanishes.
Okay.
And as... where is that? I lost 20. Often 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I can get right up in beside Diana. And is going to just pull out that dagger and, much like everyone is doing, just come down into this individual twice.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks with advantage.
Okay, so our first one. What is it? The dagger. I think Vix gave me this dagger. I haven't used it yet. So first one is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And second one is a 32 to hit. So they'll both end up hitting.
Yes.
Okay, now this is where it gets wonky.
That's like the theme of this campaign. This is where it gets wonky, right?
D4, 2d8, 9d6. Okay, so first attack does 7, 14, 19. 19 is that 26 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Crap. What did I just say?
26.
Okay, 26 minus, well, any immunity, any resistance to cold?
Let me check really quick. Immune to cold.
Okay, so subtract 12 from that.
Subtract 12 from 26. Got it.
It's 14.
14. You got it. So 14 points of
And then
damage.
Second attack. Yep. And then second attack is 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. You thought...
And that it is all magical damage.
Got it. She looks like she is barely holding on after these two attacks strike down as you guys are surrounding her and just putting the beat down on this stunned, boneless matron mother. It's pretty sad. It's a pretty sad sight looking down at this person who had once had so much power and so much authority in this position that she's in currently.
Nah, not too sad.
Oh, it's just laughing.
Yeah.
Silver, it's your turn.
I rolled a 20 and a 3. So 10 on my stun.
A 20 and a 3.
Natural 20 and a 3. That's disadvantage, right?
Yes, you do. Yes, so
Yep.
Silver's still stunned. Oh, poor Vixen Silver.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Been here before.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've been here before. Familiar ground. The lair action goes. Incorporeal skeletal hands emerge from the walls, floors, and ceilings of the room and reach out towards any creature within 5 feet of those areas. So if Vix would have been still flying, he would have been okay.
Yeah, but I'm laying on the ground.
But you're laying on the ground now. So each one is going to make a melee attack against anyone who is standing on the floor, on the walls, or on the ceiling. So...
Wait, standing?
Or
I'm not standing.
Or laying.
Oh, okay, all right.
So,
Michael, for me, you technically would have an advantage, but because of my cloak, it's a normal roll.
normal roll? You got it?
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit you?
That just hits.
Just hits. You are going to take 31 points of necrotic damage.
And good thing my rage just wore out.
Okay,
So I actually take full damage.
since you are stunned, Vix, they have advantage against you.
Yep.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
You also take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
Ashland's being attacked as well. Natural 20.
Okay.
Yikes.
You take 62 points of necrotic damage.
Does it know where I am?
Because you're standing on the ground, yes, it senses you.
Okay, I take half though.
You take
so-
half, you got it. The earth elemental is being attacked as well. Natural 1. Diana is being attacked. 27. I believe that's going to hit Diana. So Diana, if you can hear me, you're going to take 31 points of necrotic damage. Riled, Molfin, you're being attacked too.
Jesus Christ.
That's a 2, so 12. Riled is being attacked. That's a 4, so 14 is going to miss Riled as well. And doesn't do any damage as these hands are kind of reaching up, and as they're grabbing you, you can feel your life force just being drained from you as they grip and pull and just kind of scratch at you, and eventually they just kind of dissipate back into the floor as the lair action ends. The other Banshee figure seems to just start seems to look very damaged by Loth's attacks, but is still relentlessly kind of going after her, trying to put her kind of in a headlock and claw at her, and you hear her, "Would you stop using these useless mortals as pets to do your bidding? Yeah, you know that they can't do it for you. Yeah, you know they will fail. You know they will come up short once again. You know you will be nothing more than who you are." And Loth just seems to kind of push this Banshee away, and they seem to be just fighting, ignoring you guys altogether. And Loth just seems like, in just a moment, you'll be wiped from this plane of existence. And it will take you a long time to get back to your state. And there will be a time where maybe I'll send some mortals next time to destroy you, because it will be an easy test for them. They just continue to just bicker back and forth, like attacking one another. Ashlyn, it's your go.
Basically, I'm like, you sure we shouldn't just, like, leave if she's wiping her off the face of the world? Right? No. Alright, we're gonna squish this puddle! Alright! I'm gonna start beating that puddle again.
Go for it.
That's what Ashlyn does.
She's still stunned, so you still have advantage.
Alright, so 21 to hit, and I'm gonna make that a stunning strike again.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage first.
Okay. Oops. 9 plus. Let's make sure that's right, because I can't remember. 9 plus 7, so 16 points of damage.
Go ahead and describe for us how you put Zeerith down, Ashlyn.
Okay. Ashlyn is so done with this moment. She's like, this is disgusting and slimy, and get off my sword! And like part of Zeerith just splats onto like the wall and just like falls down, and I'm just like, that's the grossest thing ever. And I sheath I just turn the other way with my sword because I don't know who to trust. So yeah.
Excellent. That's perfect. So pieces of Zeerith go flying. The earth elemental kind of dodges pieces of her grandmother as as she is carved into pieces there on the floor.
And that's my turn because I don't know what to do next. No one got back to me.
Molfin's going to try to use his reaction and burn his last high-level spell slot and try to cast Soul Cage again to try to capture Zeerith's soul.
Okay. It doesn't work.
Okay.
It is technically Kallista's turn. So we're still technically in initiative order. What would you like to do, Kallista? Decisions.
No. I don't suppose Wolf is looking the least bit hurt, huh?
She doesn't look like she's even been touched.
Can I ask Dad if he recognizes this Banshee Queen? Like, does he know what this is about?
Yeah, kind of quickly mentally, he just kind of says, I know the name Kiara Ensely. Basically, he tells you it's another drow deity.
Mm-hmm.
A lesser deity that's been missing for quite a long time. Because Lolth basically put down all their followers. And the way deities work is you have to have a following to have power.
Alright. I'm gonna make a roll. Okay.
So that's the quick nutshell version that he gives you in the 6 seconds.
Alright. She keeps her wits about her because I made a roll.
Okay.
So she's gonna turn her attention to this lesser deity. And she probably doesn't understand me, but I'm gonna say in Primordial, she's on my list first. And I'm gonna start attacking the Banshee.
Okay.
Kallista has unfinished business with Wolf, and this Banshee's in the way, so...
Alright. So
Yep.
rushing up, go ahead and make your attacks.
Alright, can I Earth Glide to get to here and do a flanking with Ashlyn?
You can. Sure.
I will do so.
You got it.
Oh yeah, natural 18 plus 8.
Oh, yeah.
19 damage on the first hit.
19 damage. You got it.
I'm gonna punch her in the back of her head. And go a second time. Natural 17 plus
Plus 8.
8 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep. Not as good. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah, so you slam into the Banshee's form. Seems to still be focused on Lolth, but definitely taking notice that you're attacking.
Alright, that's my turn at the moment.
Okay. Before Vix makes the save, as the Spider Queen sees the Earth Elemental go over and start attacking this form, you hear her say, "No." And then all of a sudden, you guys all feel light on your feet. And you're no longer in the room.
Oh.
Now I'm going to change the music. Because you guys are technically out of encounter.
I'm done with you.
Vix and Silver, you're no longer stunned.
Good, because I rolled a 7 and 3.
Never mind, you're stunned again.
Vix was in the process of crying.
Okay. So
because it reminded him of the last time we died together. I was laying there looking at Silver stunned on the floor before as well. So I'm crying.
As soon as we were like unstunned, I dropped down and just like grab and hug.
Oh my god.
Tried so hard. Got so far.
We're cheering you on, Zos. We are. You're trying to come through there.
Trying so hard.
Trying.
I will hug back, by the way, but I'm just crying.
Crying and hugging. You got it.
Yeah.
You guys find yourself standing on what seems to be some kind of brick road. with a gnarled gate in front of you. The gate is open. It opens into a courtyard. Everything around you is gray.
Knew it.
You can see in the distance black and dead trees over hills that seem to go for miles. In between two of the hills, you can notice there is some kind of town down below. Looks like it'd take a little bit of walking to get to, but you can see paths and trails that lead to it. Vix, Silver, you both have this sense of deja vu, like you've been here before. And you all turn and you can see a massive stone castle that reaches into the sky. Gloomy and gray, always overcast. You look up at some of the large towers. You can see the one at the far right seems to be damaged at the very top. Almost as if something either burst in or burst out from the top. As you're looking at the gate, you can see all around there's a brick wall that seems to surround the castle courtyard. It also looks like it's taken damage. Some of the walls have been kind of crumbled and pieces have been knocked out in some of those situations, some of those areas. You can look straight through the gate and you can see that the pathway, the brick, leads to a stone steps that seems to narrow as they get towards a landing. And there's these massive doors to the front of the castle sitting there. You see a large figure standing just in the middle of that landing up there. Very box-shaped, if you imagine, kind of like almost like a Frankenstein-esque looking figure standing there. But you can see that it has elven ears, very broad shoulders, but tapers down into these really kind of skinny, small legs. Looks kind of like an awkward proportions for a figure. But it's just standing there, about 200 yards away, looking at you guys from the courtyard. What do you do?
I say telepathically, where did everything go?
Where
Does it feel like we've been here before?
It does. Well, not here in particular, but
this
But
plane.
the realm.
you would know that you were in the Shadowfell.
Have me
Oh,
and Silver
he-
been here before?
You feel like you've stood on this very ground before.
Oh. Oh. No.
You all see Molfin was upset. You could tell Molfin was irritated during the battle, especially when he still has that small silver cage in his hand and they'd been staring at that. And then you get that sort of like all of a sudden noticing that Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally crushes the small cage in his hand.
Ooh.
And see, he starts muttering to himself. Mechanically, for you, Michael, Molfin is preparing a spell.
Okay. Give yourself inspiration as well.
me go to Molfin and try to comfort him.
Oh, Diana comes to comfort you, Molfin, in this.
Hear me.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah,
We
got that part. Yeah.
Hey, it's all right.
Any wild
Everything's
guesses on why she sent
fine.
us here?
Who said?
Does there
Wait,
seem
who
to
said
be
no?
like a
Lolth said no.
Wolf
Okay.
said no.
I thought
Wolf
it was
said
just
no
a
and sent
voice.
us here.
Okay.
Does there seem to be like an idea of like if Molfin's casting on the entire group, if he's casting on himself?
I guess he's...
Have we seen you cast a spell before is the question.
Let me double check here. I don't know if you have.
Diana is just like, and we take a big deep breath in, and we count to 10, and we hold it, and then we let it out.
Matthew, do me a favor. Can you, like, if you don't want to say it, can you message or whisper me what spell you're casting?
Yep.
Just because I want to. If it's like a group buffer, there's something I want to do beforehand.
It is not group impacting.
It's not group impacting. Okay, got it. Okay.
No.
Then I won't counterspell. If he's not trying to teleport us back, I will not counterspell it.
Nope.
Still try to tackle him. Because chances are he's gonna make something explode. Whether it's himself or other people, something's gonna happen. So I'm gonna try to be that invisible force and just tackle that immovable wall. And, yeah.
Very visible. Him is very visible.
No, I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm. Ashley.
So-
Are invisible? I forgot. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ashlyn, how long does your invisibility last?
a minute, so...
Yeah, probably about right now you'd be kind of kicking out.
Okay, that's fine. I'd still like
Yeah.
to tackle him.
Okay, who you gonna tackle again?
Molfen.
Molfen. Okay. Molfen, I think you're being tackled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molfin's not paying attention, probably.
Oh,
so-
okay.
I'm trying to, like, blanket him.
Okay.
Be like, no, whatever you're thinking, it's the wrong sudden jump to conclusions.
We have that epic moment where it zooms in on Molfin's hand hitting the ground when he's tackled, and it opens up, and that gnarled cage that he just crushed in his hand just goes ting, 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 ting across the stone floor.
It's not
And
worth it,
then-
whatever you're thinking.
Actually, I can whisper to you and roll 20. That makes more sense.
Well, if it's not group impacting, you don't need to worry about it. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
of something really quick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, so yeah.
Seeing
Well,
that,
but-
I'm just gonna move to be in front of my party versus the other figure. Like, I want to block the figure's view of what's going on because this happens a lot. So she's just like, "You don't see anything. It's
To say,
fine.
nothing to say.
Nothing to see here."
Yeah.
Just
What are the rest of you doing? Silver? Anything from Silver?
I just holding Vix as long as
Holding Vix?
because he was also he was also very like scared and worried about the same situation happening.
I'll slide out of your arms and hold up my candle pot and have my hand out to Molfen in case he's doing anything against everybody else.
Okay.
Because normally when he's muttering to himself and stuff, he's normally not in his right mind. So
Diana was in the midst of comforting Molfen when all of a sudden Ashlyn just spear tackles him.
Sorry,
What you all
Matthew.
see is
We could do
Molfen
that.
As Molfen hits the ground,
Oh, no.
you watch as. Let me check how many.
Oh, no.
Because I can't remember.
Matthew!
Concerned. I'm concerned.
oh no. Wait, do we have any memories of this or it just feels familiar?
Just feels
Sarah
we
knows.
it feels
we don't
it,
remember.
it feels like deja vu.
Okay, but
Sarah
we don't
knows.
remember like
You don't
everything
you
that happened here. in
don't
the
remember
past.
specifics, no.
Okay. All right.
4 small items
Oh.
pop out of Molfin's pocket and just start running towards the castle.
It's not bad.
Or small items?
Animate objects.
Yep.
And as you guys are all watching, is these 4 whatever objects are, they're going so fast, like it's hard to see them. So they're just like rushing up towards the steps. You guys all hear behind you. And as you guys all go to turn around to look, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode
Oh no.
of Kindred Lists.
I don't like it. I don't.